2/3. Now, everybody gets crazy when they see fractions because they're afraid something horrible is going to happen. We're going to do the very same thing we've been doing. I want to tell the 1/3 to move to the other side. How do I do that? Adding the opposite. So I'm going to take away 1/3 to clear him out. And I'm going to come over here and go minus or take away 1/3. Well, the good news is that we have a common denominator. So 2/3 minus 1/3 is 1/3. So x is equal to 1/3. So we're still using that addition property for our equations. Just move the opposite to do it to both sides, so you've got your answer. All right, I think we need to try another fraction or two. Okay, how about this one? I'd like to do 1/2 plus x equal 7/10. Okay, now the 1/2 needs to leave. So I'm going to do a negative 1/2 or minus 1/2 on both sides. Negative 1/2 to clear. And over here, I'm going to do a negative 1/2. Now that says 7/10 minus 1/2. Well, let me write that this way for you. 7/10 minus 1/2. In this case, you need a common denominator. And the common denominator for 2 and 10 is in fact 10. So I'll rename that. And then if you recall, 2 into 10 is 5, and 5 times 1 is 5. Now you can subtract. 7/10 take away 5/10 is 2/10. And if we're going to get particular here, we also need to reduce that, don't we? 2 will go into both of those. So 2 into 2 is 1. 2 into 10 is 5. The answer is 1/5. All right. I think we shall try one more fraction. Okay, this time I'm going to do 2/9 plus x equal, well, I think maybe 5/8. Okay, now who's moving? We don't want to move the 5/8 over to the left-hand side. We want to move the 2/9 to the other side so x can be by itself. So opposite of 2/9 is a negative 2/9 to clear, and a negative 2/9. Now we're probably going to need a common denominator there. So let's write it top down. 5/8 minus 2/9. Common denominator is what? 72. 8 into 72 is 9. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 into 72 is 8. And 8 times 2 is 16. Okay, we're ready to subtract. So we'll go more over here. 15 take away 6 is 9. And 3 take away 1 is 2. And we now have 29 over 72. So x is equal to 29 over 72. All your answers are not going to try to be whole numbers. Plenty of times you're going to have fractions, so don't be bothered by that. As long as you can't reduce it any further,
mathematics is very hard.
All right. Now let's
do you
do
like
just
pizza?
a few more.
Yes, I like pizza.
Okay, I want to show you this. I want to keep this in front of you.
Thank you.
Because as we start solving equations,
Sure,
they
I
get a little more difficult. We need to keep in mind these top issues. Number one, if there's any distribution, we need to do it first. If there's no distribution, then we need to combine our terms. Whatever terms on the left-hand side, whatever terms on the right-hand side. Once we combine everything, then we can isolate the x, the variable, and solve the equation. So I'm going to force that on you here right now. All right, here we go. I'm going to go 2x plus 3x minus 4 equal 8. Now, I know that I want to move the negative 4 to the other side. I do. But until I combine my like terms, we don't need to be doing that. Let's go ahead and combine.
I can't understand this mathematics.
We have a 2x and a 3x for 5x. So I'm going to write 5x minus 4 equal 8. Now that I've got my terms combined, I can in fact move the 4 to the other side.
No,
so I'm going to do a plus 4 to clear and a plus 4 over here. I now have 5x
There's no pizza.
is equal to 12. Now, let's look at this. In the past, I've been having just x's or a negative x, but now I've got 5x. That's like 5 people want to share 12 cookies. It ain't going to happen. we have to always divide by the number of x's you have if you have more than one positive x. So at this point, I'm going to have to divide both sides by the number of x's I have. And 5 into 5 makes x, or 1x, and 12 over 5 is the answer. Now, we don't really have to turn it into a mixed number. Can if you want to, which would be, 2 and
I'm in the USA.
2/5. So if we're dealing with cookies here, 5 people are going to get 12/5 of a cookie, or they're going to get 2 and 2/5 of a cookie.
2/5.
And that's okay. So remember, we're going to distribute if we need to. Then we're going to combine like terms. Then we're going to isolate the variable. And then at the very end, if we don't have a solid variable that's a positive 1x or whatever the variable might be, we're going to have to divide by the variable that by the number of the variable that we've been given. All right? So let me try one more on you. Okay, this time I'm going to do a negative 23 plus 6 equals 6x plus 4 minus 5x. Now we have a lot of combine like terms to do here. On this side, we can combine our numbers, a negative 23 and a positive 6. That's going to be what? Negative 17?
Negative 17.
Okay, negative 17, we took care of that. Now on this side, I have a 6x and a negative 5x. Okay, let's combine those into just 1x
6.
and then the plus 4. Now that I've got everybody combined, I can move. Who am I going to move?
17.
I'm going to move that 4 right there to the other side
17.
because he needs to get onto that other side so X can be by himself. So 4, let's move. I'm going to add a negative 4 to clear it. And over here, I'm going to add a negative 4 as well. So 1x or x equal negative and more negative is a whole bunch of negative. X is equal to a negative 21. So what we've done so far is using the addition property for equations, we have solved several different types of equations. And that ought to take care of it for this one.
Yes.
South by South.
Share the live.
All right, go ahead and solve for n.
Let's see, your outfit looks cute. 13, 46, 6, 36. Solve the equation. I think 13, 30. I don't know how to use a calculator for this. So 9n negative minus 8 equals 46. I don't know, but I'm going to guess it. So 8 plus 8, 16. Plus 1, 17. So 17 minus 46 pila. 46. 46 minus 17. 70. 13. Bahala na to. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Jonathan. It's coming, Courtney. It's not 40 yet.
10:40?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going outside.
No, not yet. It's still 10:10. Your schoolmate is not ready yet.
Now what's the next number?
It's 9th.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Courtney, amira ng cellphone ni kuya ni mo? Amira ng cellphone ni kuya ni mo?
You take it.
Iyang gidala?
Still waiting on a few people to mark their answers on this.
Mm.
Make sure you're marking your answer in the poll, please. Okay, we're solving for the n here. Remember, what you do to one side, you have to do the other. So we're doing opposite of the sign. This will cancel. We're going to do that 46 and 8 here, giving you 54. Drop that 9n there. We'll then divide, because this is multiplying, to get rid of that 9. Go ahead and divide on this side, leaving us the n by itself, which is what we want. 54 divided by the 9 gives you 6 for your answer. Questions on this one?
68 answers 13.
And there were about 4 of you that did not answer that, so make sure you're answering so I can give you credit for being in class.
What did you say, Clark? What
Hey,
did you
was I one
say?
of those 4 just out of curiosity?
Were you what?
Was I one of those 4 that didn't answer?
I didn't look at the names.
Okay, because sometimes when I clicked an answer and then click OK, it says did not submit poll or failed to submit poll.
Then it might be you.
Okay.
Good morning, Mad Cats. Yes. There is no poll screen on my end.
It must not have come through to you guys yet. It's still loading.
Okay.
I think the internet's just going really slow today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still says it's launching.
Okay. B plus 13 equals 14. I don't get it. I think 1.
Yeah, so I just did it again where it just, like I selected the answer, I hit OK, and it just says failed to submit poll.
It says what?
Yeah,
It just
during
says
internet
failed to
class.
submit poll. Like, it just brings up
online.
another dialog box.
That has to just be something on your end. Maybe in your settings. Check your settings.
In my settings. Let's see that I can, at the bottom, it says polls and quizzes. I can reselect that button and try to resubmit it again. It seemed to work the second time. So I don't think it's my settings.
I've done that before, but interpromise, it's a big hassle. Yeah. And mathematics is very hard. What are you studying? GED. GED classes. You look very tired. Mathematics makes me tired. Well, I've been doing this almost 1 year now. I mean 6 months. Oh, Sunshine is showing up. Hello, sunshine. Because I wake up early, 6 o'clock. Because I have kids, need to go to school. Wake them up early. And then they're delayed. So my other son is still here. Corte, you can go outside now.
It's just showing one person didn't submit. Is someone having trouble?
Not me. I'm done. Trouble with a mind, yeah, trouble with a friend of mine.
Right, so for this one, you should have got 1, which I believe most of you did.
Yes.
Just take the 13 to the other side, 14 minus 13 to get your answer. Try this next one, it's very similar.
Okay. Solve the question X. I was up early this morning and thought I'd just get up and say hello. I'm having a bad hair day too. Well, obviously your hair looks better than me. You're fine as F. I hope you have a lovely day. I used to fall asleep in school. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, Alejandro. Solve the question. X plus 5.1. X plus 1. Okay, X 5.1 is it's letter B, 19.1. Tra-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ooh, 14 plus 5 equals 19.1. Okay. Twerk it, girl. I'm just warming up. I'm so tired. Oh my god. I have to make sure my mic is off, so that my teacher cannot hear me. Just la 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 da di da di da da la 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 Well, Courtney, the bus is coming, I think. It's already 10:24. Sugar, sugar. Where are you from? I am Philippines.
You're taking that 5.1 to the other side, so 14 minus your 5.1 to get 8.9. Most of you got that. Questions there?
That is,
Try this one.
I'm wrong. Solve the equation. 40 x times 4 46. Huh. Minus 4. 34. Well, I hope I hope I'm right. Yeah, it's 10, almost 10:30. Bye. I will see you later. Thank you for watching, guys.